Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. Well, we're on our way. Artichokeron is no more. We've packed up all the valuables and headed out east, actually, to Jamestown. So Valentina and Stuart are on their way with a muffalo, an alpaca, and 2 pig. It's pretty good, I'd say. We took care of the poison ship that had crash landed. It was actually easier than I had expected at first, and it worked out well for us. Yeah, we sent out a trade caravan to deal with these guys, fulfill the trade offer that they have for 130 herbal medicine. Somehow I miscounted in the episode that we sent it out, so we arrived there with less than what we needed. I'm sending D here to meet up with them with the rest of the order, and that should work out just fine. I can't remember if somebody here is injured or something, had some kind of fibrous mechanites or something that they've gotten over since, and maybe that's why they use the medicine, but I was off by like 11 or something like that. It was a very small amount, so I assume that they must have used some on their way up here. I don't remember taking injuries, but we probably did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Who knows? Who knows? But the order will be fulfilled, and everything will be fine eventually. Yeah, let's clear out the animals from this area so that they're not invading the rooms once... There we go. Once that gets dug out and everything. I think they were sneaking into this area because it's allowed, and they were able to walk all the way through the base here to get to this area. I'm not sure how that works out. I figured that they would just look at it and say, oh, there's no path between the allowed areas, and just forget about it. But of course, being animals, if you've ever raised animals, you know they don't listen. So yeah, I guess it does kind of make sense that they would have gone in there. Let's go ahead and keep grabbing out the steel where we can, because we do have a lot of projects to get done, a lot of furniture to go into these bedrooms, and this isn't even going to be our final form. We are going to need more bedrooms, which I'll probably end up setting up somewhere in this central area. But yeah, we've been working on packaged survival meals pretty hard as well. 167. It doesn't seem like much, but starting from very little, and then also taking some out to do these travels. 35 here. They did have quite a few in their pockets. They have 2.5 days worth of food, but it's all raw food. So I imagine that they're getting a little upset about that. It doesn't matter though, because even if they do have a mental break, all they're going to do is have to fulfill the trade offer and then come back. These guys have 3.5 days to make it. That's pretty good, actually. I'm not too worried about them. I think they were already ambushed once and succeeded. It was a single tribesman with a club, if I remember right. That was just last episode, so it would be kind of sad if I didn't remember. But my memory is not the best. Kyle, you dirty wild creature, get out of here. They've been doing that this whole time, and I only just noticed it a couple of episodes ago. These don't deteriorate, they do from being outside. Here, Fabio, when you're done, haul these in for me, please. I would appreciate it. I'd rather them not deteriorate, ideally. Yeah, so we are restocking on herbal medicine, which is nice. We also have all this cloth that I had forgotten we planted, and so the last trade effort... They're eating my psychoid plants? Ah, you brute beasts. And the last trade deal that we did was with the group coming up from Artichokeron, and they they went ahead and bought some cloth that it turns out we didn't actually need. But it'll be okay in the long run. Get out of here, you muffalo, you dirty fiend. Oh, D has arrived, so now they should be able to merge and then fulfill the trade offer. And this shouldn't overdo their carry capacity or anything like that, right? They did give it to us, so that's interesting. 15 kilograms here. A lot of silver, too. We sold a bunch of stuff up here, I guess. Have they changed their stock since we last looked? These bionics they had before, I'm sure. Yeah, so this is all the same then. Okay. We're fine then. You guys just come on back now. You hear? 2 days, 6 days worth of food, so it should be no problem. They're actually gonna get here about the same time that they do. So that'll be nice. They can all be officially united. Because I can't remember if any of these people have met the others. Yeah, let's clear this area too. So that they're not sneaking in. They're not going to eat the cloth, but they'll eat the harvested psychoid, I'm pretty sure. Filthy creatures. It looks like this is going to fill up with hay and vegetables soon. Which means we're not going to have a lot of room for meats. I'm not sure how much of a problem this presents, but right now I'm skeptical. What I may want to do is disallow sowing on both of these fields for a time, because we're going to have more than enough of what we need. Lump of silver, that's nice. These emus will attack every time, so attacking them for food is always a bit risky, I'd say. We're still going to probably end up doing it one of these days. Ostriches aren't much better. There's elephants on the map, so that would give us a good bunch of meat, actually. They're all down here in the south stages. I figured that they would eat a lot more of this hay than they actually do, so I might even be able to disallow sowing over here so they can focus their efforts on other areas, especially the psychoid and the heal root. So we could have a bunch of herbal meds at least to tend to minor scrapes and bruises. Bat is a really good character and should be on our side. Ha! Immediately. Okay. So let's get her all tricked out with the latest priorities here. Construction, yep. You're going to be high priority on that. Crafting will be a 2. And then don't worry about... oh yeah, crafting. Don't worry about research here. That looks pretty good. We're going to have to get her a weapon though too. It looks like she's putting on clothes right now. And then, say, equip this shotgun, I guess. Because it has a little faster rate of fire than the sniper rifle, so she'll be more apt to increase her skill there. Is this a slate door? It is. With a 210. These are 270. Limestone's 250. That's fine. I think a slate door right here would have it open and closing a little bit quicker. I know it does for the granite here. What are we looking like on temperatures though? It's only 47 in here, 49, 70 on these back ones. 57. 60 outside only. It was getting up into the 80s and 90s before. That's why I was wondering. Looks a little bit more reasonable now. A little tamer. Yeah, I'm sure we couldn't be doing this without 2 cooks. Now let's just tear that down. We probably ought to be able to... Nope, tear this down. Get a little wood out of those. Now, I mentioned that I wouldn't be able to put a cooler in every room, and I wouldn't actually have to do that. If I put one cooler down, I could probably put a vent between the rooms and be able to cool down the entire area. I should have thought about that. I played this game enough times that makes perfect sense to me. And we really need to get Dee back here because she was doing a bang-up job getting the cleaning all done. Really good. Really quality cleaner. I'd love to break through this too, but it would take us a bit of time to get the wall replaced, I imagine. So until we build up a little bit of granite blocks, which will also take time because we're obviously using them to build these rooms here. Yeah, once we get a small storage of them, then I'll replace this. Okay, man-hunting hares. It shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, it's just one. So let's see how this pans out. It should be fine. It's got no cover on its way over here. Nice. Very well handled, folks. Reform. I don't think there's anything of any real value here. Dead hares. Yeah, this is all fine. They should still be on their way. 2 days. 1 day. Ish. Okay, Fabio is doing some digging here. Ness is cleaning out the steel up in this area. And we'll just have this left to mine out. There might be one more in the back here or two, but we should be nearing the end of this vein, which is good. I'd like to just have it cleared out, ideally. Henderson's caravan been ambushed by 1 tribespeople. They want our bedroll and a cochlear implant. Sorry. Gatros, is that his name? He's got a peg leg and an alcohol addiction. Okay. Gatros, you are a dead man, my friend. D, you're gonna come back here. Amazing that he would attack from that angle when he could have come up behind this wall and been clear of their field of vision until this stretch. That would have been my strategy, but you guys know AI. It's not always the most intelligent. Not like me, who never does anything wrong and is always incredibly intelligent. For sure. Okay. Let's get back to reality here. Speed things up a little bit. Maybe there's fewer... No, it's like 1,000 potatoes. That's like 100 meals, 150 meals. That actually won't last as long as I had anticipated at first. Maybe we will have the taters allowed once again. Because it does take them a while to grow also. Not to mention if we have any kind of weather conditions that will prevent them from growing. So better safe than sorry, we'll just have them go ahead and continue. There, we've got the wall finished. We get this cut out so we can walk behind, and that should be good. I don't think it makes any sense to add blueprints for other buildings if we haven't finished making these first. Did I miss oh. It's got materials, it just hasn't been built yet. Yeah, 19 of 25. Okay. That kind of makes sense then. Bat gets a double bed right off the bat. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. I set up bills for a bunch of, yeah, pants and vests to be made. Advanced helmets as well, but they don't seem to be worried about that too much. I don't think that's what she's doing right now, but no, I'm wrong. That's an advanced helmet for sure. So Ness has an advanced helmet on. It looks like Maddie does also. This may be dangerous. Yeah, Ness, he's melee, so he's not going to have a good time over here. He's probably not very fast either. 3.5 1.3 versus 4.6. Yeah, this boom rat's gonna outrun him very quickly. Okay, draft up and come down here. Try not to shoot Ness, please. Well, it won't matter because he's wearing a shield. Fabio, are you set to fight? You are. And you're in range right now. Come on, guys. Nice. Perfect. Perfect timing. That was really good, actually. Yeah. Considering, I really would like to get one of those elephants. Are they gone already? No, here they are. Eating these berries. Yeah, because we do actually have plenty of room in our base here. Alright, Bat, you have a shotgun. Who was my other terrible hunter? Isolde? You're doing things, though, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. We won't worry about that, though. You guys come over here. So Isolde's going to take the first shots, and then if it gets too close, then Bat can guard her from death. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll kill this emu on our way, too. Since they're guaranteed to attack, it may be a little more exciting venture. Oh, she has a pistol. I didn't realize. You can do it. It's already well inside our range here. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Of course this is what happens. Okay, get drafted and come out here. And Ness. Is this one maddened? No, it's just wondering. So it's only 2 of them. That's not as bad as it could be. Sammy, go ahead and run out here. You two run. Fabio, you're good where you are, actually. Sammy, you could probably stop here. Yeah. Don't worry, Bat. I have it all under control. Nice. Okay. Actually, Ness had it all under control. Okay. Bat, you're probably hurt pretty bad. Yeah. Torso bite. You're really good at doctoring, though, so go ahead and tend to yourself already. Yeah. R is the one. There we go. That's right, Emu. This is what happens. Ness is tending to Ness. That's good. And they're using herbal medicines, I assume. Yeah. Well, that was a bit of a mess, but it's fine. Yeah, we are still building up a little bit of packet survival meals, I should say. These guys are almost in. 0.2 days. They should be able to make it before dark, right? It's only 13 hour. Yeah, so that definitely wasn't elephants, but it'll work all the same. I didn't know Fabio was a cook. It's fine though. You know, with this door here, I may want to deconstruct this and turn it into a wall on both of these doors, so that they're not going through the cooler into this room. It would warm up this room considerably, I would imagine. Okay, they're here. Fantastic. And Valentina is a psychotic daze because Narda died. Man, that was a wild and crazy... that's one of the craziest things I've ever had happen in this game. She just punched an anti-grain warhead. It's insane. Ness is hiding in his room because of ratty apparel. And I'm not gonna make you take off your shield belt, okay? You need it. I'm telling you that right now. You need it. It's not even that bad. How is that what got you upset? Minor pain. Now you're in darkness. Drowsy, sure. Not sure how you had disturbed sleep when you're by yourself, but whatever. Oh, a bunch of pemmican? Yes, please. I'll gladly take that. So long as the wild animals don't eat it. Oh no, Kyle's going for it, of course. We've got a heat wave coming in, so I'm pretty sure that will keep my plants from growing properly. They're going to be a little upset, I think, once it kicks up a bit. So now I don't care about the temperature spreading between these rooms. We're going to kind of need it. And I may have to go ahead and get some coolers made for these other places. That doesn't connect. This does, but it's backwards. Nope, sorry. It was correct. So we'll do that, and then put some vents. Okay. Okay, everybody's here now. Isolde has an inspiration. She'll shoot more accurately for 8 days. That's really good. I think what we'll do here is go around like this. Whoa there. Okay. And build copy there. And then we'll go for vents here, here, and a cooler here probably. This does, though, mean that we'll need to run power down. Conduit. Wait a second. I can't bend around corners for whatever reason. I'll clean it up once we get around to it, but for right now, this is going to be the way it has to go. Then across here, sure. And we'll put the cooler for these. I don't like for it to be right next to the door for some reason. Don't ask me why, because I don't know the answer to that question. And we may need another cooler over on this end. But for now, we're going to have the vents around. I'll close this one until this is closed in, because I think that's possible. I don't know for sure, if I'm honest. But we should be able to get those built in a decent amount of time. You know what, though? I think what I may do is clear everything here, and we'll just have packaged survival meals. And then in this one, we'll have no packaged survival meals. There we go. I don't even know if this is quite big enough yet, though. So I may even continue to dig it out a little ways. Like this, at least. These also. Because we have, what? 229? I think they're stacks of 10, so that's 23 stacks. And we only have... Oh, that was it. That was the one that I needed. Let's see. That's 21 already, so we have enough spaces for all the meals in there. Wince is in pain, so everybody's a little upset. Okay. Power's getting connected up. The cooler is in already for these, but not quite the vents. Carlos is insulting people because of the psychic drone. Henderson's in a daze. Okay, Sister's got this one built. It's not quite connected up yet, though. We need to finish up these. Ooh. Oh, social fight. That was very quick. For which I'm glad, though. Okay, let's pause real quick. My constructors, work on this cooler, please. I know you're having trouble. Where'd he go? Fabio, get back here, buddy. Yeah, work on this. Sister, you're bringing steel. Who needs rescue? Lord? What happened? Heat stroke? Minor and major food poisoning? Okay. Oh. I never set the storage for this. Yeah, it should only be... Is that under weapons? No. I think it's manufactured mortar shells. Yeah. And then they shouldn't be stored anywhere else. Not meals. Oh, come on, no. Push the wrong button. Yeah, no mortar shells. Valentina, are you sleeping outside right now? Come and rescue Lord, please. And we may need to install some of these beds so that we don't have people sleeping outside. Stuart's sleeping in here. That's okay for now. With the animals who aren't supposed to be in here. Look at them. Crawling across their safety zone. The area that I've told them to be in. Just to get to where they're not supposed to be. Because it's allowed. Dummies. Okay, Henderson, are you getting terrible heat stroke? No. It's actually only 100 degrees outside. That's not as bad as it could be. Fabio, hauling steel. Okay. Ness. Please continue, yeah. Who's this dead? Oh, that's an LMG. Where are you going now? Tending to sister. Sister, get up and do some work. Yeah, Ness, finish this up. Building vent, yes. Yes, do please. 76 in here, 77. So these are connected right now. Even though the vents haven't been totally built. Okay, so tell me I can close that, right? Yeah, designate open closed. So once this one's built, I can close it off until the room next to it is filled in. I might as well, oops, go ahead and close that one, just because. That's probably under basic. It'll probably be done immediately, as soon as someone gets around to it. Hauling steel to the conduit. This requires 3 components. Okay. And sister, did you get the... Okay, you're coming down with the steel right now. That's right. I'm going to tell her to make all of these all the way down. Because I know that she can. There we go. And in fact, she should be working on this power conduit next. Okay, so this room should be cooling down then. Okay, yeah, that's been closed. She got those put in. Yeah, these rooms are comfortable, I'd imagine. This room's... Oh, I never built a vent for here. It would have worked if we'd had these 2 buildings made and the 2 vents connecting them, but we didn't. I didn't. And let's go back to limestone. Is there still any limestone chunks in the... I could mine this out and get some limestone chunks, so that's no big deal. Let's go in here like this. All ratty and ridiculous looking. It'll be fine. And then we'll smooth these floors here and these 2. Perfect. Perfect. I had something else that I needed to do. Oh, yeah. Stay out of here, animals. I don't care who you are. Get out of there. You too, Muffalo. Get out. Stuart, you big dummy. There's nobody here you need to pull out of their graves. You're putting them right back once you do. Yeah, throw up all over the ground. Who is cooking food that shouldn't be? Valentina, maybe? Bat shouldn't be cooking food. Lord Pirate. I mean, your skill is only 3, but you have a passion for it, so you might as well cook. D doesn't have a passion for it, but her skill's already 7. Yeah, we'll drop that down to a 3 so that she'll haul first. Okay. Who did he decide to pick up? Ake? Why? Now Maddie's obsessed with corpses? Just because he saw Stuart doing it? Where are they taking him? Oh. Into the prison? And then he throws up everywhere. Okay, haul him. Haul him. Rennick and Ake, I'm sorry guys. Sorry you were disturbed. It's fine though. It will be fine. You're gonna be alright. Yeah, so they went through that food a lot faster than I at first expected them to. In a way I'm surprised, but also in a way I'm not all that surprised. Okay, everything's fine, it looks like. Has this been... Yeah, we want to close that off, because otherwise it's going to be outdoor temperature in here. This one's going to need to be closed. How did the pig get in here, I'd like to know? Oh, they're not assigned. Animal area. Yeah, for all of these. There we go. That's why Muffalo 22 was running around in the base and stuff. You big dummies. You bunch of weirdos. Okay, we need to unforbid those if they're going to end up being moved to the correct place. This needs to be hauled out, and then I'm going to go ahead and order them to dig some more limestone. I'm sure we can go at least this far without incurring the wrath of the ceiling gods. And I may come in by one. We'll leave this outside wall there. And then we should even be able to expand further that way. And I might as well go ahead and, yeah, disallow the animals from this entire area here. Just in case I decide to expand further. And one up, too. Right there. Should be fine. Okay, and I've gone over just a little bit yet again. Surprise, surprise, I get stuck in on this game and I rarely pay attention to the time. So we've got this closed. This needs to be closed. That's closed. So we should be cooling down all around through here. These are all connected. This is not connected, and so it's not being cooled at the moment. I don't really want to put a cooler in here just for her. What are my options? Like this. Only we'll shove a door in here. Okay, I'm quitting the game, guys. I'm quitting the game, I promise. We'll put it here. So it's still connecting, but it's not exposed to the outside for pirates to just come in and break through. And, oh, this one is, though, so I want to put a protector around it, just like I did on the cooler, and I have to make sure that it's no roof. Yeah, no roof here, guys. Okay, if you want to catch another episode, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.